This is the story of Ekādaśī, which is today. Sutta Goswami said, Arjuna then asked, O Lord, according to you, 1,000 Vedic sacrifices do not equal even one Ekādaśī fast. How can this be? How has Ekādaśī become the most meritorious of all days? Lord Sri Krishna replied, I will now tell you why Ekādaśī is the most purifying of all days. In Satya Yuga, there once lived an amazingly fearsome demon called Mura. Always very angry, he terrified all the demigods, defeating even Indra, the king of heaven. He defeated Vivaswan, the sun god, the 8 Vasus, Lord Brahma, Vayu, the wind god, Agni, the fire god. With his terrible power, he brought them under his control. Lord Indra then approached Lord Shiva and said, We have all fallen from our planets and are now wandering helplessly on earth. O Lord, how can we find relief from this affliction? What will be the fate of us Devatas? Lord Shiva replied, O best of demigods, go to that place where Lord Vishnu, the rider of Garuda, resides. He is known as Jagannath, the master of all the universes, and their shelter as well. He is devoted to protecting all souls surrendered to him. Lord Krishna continued to speak to Arjuna. O Dhananjay, winner of wealth, after Lord Indra heard these words of Lord Shiva, he proceeded with all the demigods to the place where Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, the protector of all souls, was resting. Seeing the Lord sleeping upon the water, the demigods joined their palms and, led by Indra, recited prayers. Having heard Indra and the other Devatas speak these words, Sri Vishnu replied, What demon possesses such great powers of delusion that he has been able to defeat all the Devatas? What is his name? And where does he live? Where does he get this strength and shelter? Tell me everything, O Indra, and do not be afraid. Lord Indra replied, O Supreme Lord of Lords, O you who vanquished the fear in your devotees' hearts, O you who are so kind to your faithful servants. There was once a powerful demon of the Brahman dynasty whose name was Narijanga. He was extraordinarily fearsome and wholly dedicated to destroying the Devatas. And he begot an infamous son named Mura. Mura's great capital city is Chandravati. From that base, the terribly evil and powerful Mura demon has conquered the whole world and brought all the Devatas under his control, driving them out of their kingdom. Mura has assumed the roles of Indra, Agni, Yama, Vayu, Isha, Soma, Nariti, Pashi. And he has also begun emanating light in the role of the sun god, and he has turned himself into the clouds as well. It is impossible for us demigods to defeat him. O Lord Vishnu, please kill this demon and make us Devatas victorious. Hearing these words from Indra, Lord Janardhan became very angry and said, O powerful demigods, All together you may now advance on Mura's capital city of Chandravati." Encouraged by these words, the Devatas proceeded, with Lord Hari leading the way. When Mura saw the Devatas, that foremost of demons started roaring very loudly in the company of countlessly thousands of other demons who were all holding brilliantly shining weapons. The mighty armed demons struck the demigods, who then began to abandon the battlefield, fleeing in the 10 directions. Seeing Hrishikesh, the Supreme Lord, that he was present on the battlefield, the furious demons rushed toward him with various weapons in their hands. As they charged the Lord, he was holding a sword, a disc, and club. The Lord immediately pierced all their limbs with his sharp, poisonous arrows. Thus many thousands of demons died by the hand of the Lord. At last the chief demon, Mura, began fighting with Lord Janardhan. Mura used his mystic power to render useless whatever weapons Hrishikesha unleashed. Indeed, to the demon, the weapons felt just like flowers striking him. When the Lord could not defeat the demon, even with various kinds of weapons, whether those that are thrown or those that are held, the Lord began fighting with his bare hands, which were as strong as iron-studded clubs. The Lord wrestled with Mura for 1,000 celestial years, but then, apparently fatigued, the Lord left for Badarika Ashram. There the Lord, the greatest of all yogis, the Lord of the universe, entered a very beautiful cave named Himavati. He went there to take rest. O Dhananjay, that cave was 96 miles in diameter, but it had only one entrance. I went there out of fear and also to sleep. There is no doubt about this, O son of Pandu, for that great fight made me very tired. The demon followed me into that cave, and seeing me asleep, the demon started to think within his heart, "Today I will kill this slayer of all demons who goes by the name Hari." But while the wicked-minded Mura was making plans in this way, from out of my sleeping body there manifested a young girl who had a very bright complexion. O son of Pandu, Mura saw that she was equipped with various brilliant weapons and was ready to fight. Challenged by that female to do battle, Mura prepared himself and fought against her. But he became very astonished when he saw that she fought him without cessation. Mura then said, "Who has created this angry, fearsome girl who is fighting me so powerfully, just like a thunderbolt falling upon me?" After saying this, the demon continued to fight with the mysterious girl. Suddenly, that effulgent goddess shattered all of Mura's weapons, and within a moment deprived him of his chariot. Mura then ran toward her to attack her with his bare hands. But when she saw him coming, she angrily cut off his head. Thus the demon at once fell to the ground and went to the abode of Yamaraj. The rest of the Lord's enemies, out of fear and helplessness, then entered the subterranean Patala region. When the Supreme Lord woke up and saw the dead demon before him, he also saw the maiden bowing down to him with joined palms. His face expressing astonishment, the Lord of the universe said, "Who has killed this vicious demon?" He easily defeated all the demigods Gandharvas and even Indra himself, along with Indra's companions, the Maruts. He also defeated the Nagas. He even defeated me, forcing me to hide in this cave out of fear. Who is this that has so mercifully protected me after I ran from the battlefield and went to sleep in this cave?" The maiden said, "It is I, my lord, who have killed this demon after appearing from your transcendental body. Indeed, O Lord Hari, when he saw you sleeping, he was intending to kill you. Understanding the intention of this demon, I killed the evil rascal and thus freed all the Devatas from fear. I am your great Mahashakti, your internal potency, who strikes fear into the hearts of all your enemies. I have killed this universally terrifying demon just to protect the three worlds. Please tell me why you are surprised to see that this demon has been killed." Lord Hari then said, "O sinless one, I am very satisfied to see that it is you who have killed this king of the demons. In this way you have made the demigods happy, prosperous, and full of bliss. Because you have given pleasure to all the demigods, I am very pleased with you. Therefore, ask any boon that you may desire. I will give it to you, O auspicious one, without a doubt, even though it may be very rare among the Devatas." The young maiden said, "O Lord, if you are indeed pleased with me, and you wish to give me a boon, then give me the power to deliver from the greatest sins that person who fasts on this day. I wish that half the pious credit obtained by one who fasts will accrue to that who eats only in the evening, abstaining from grains and beans, and that half of this pious credit will be earned by one who eats only at midday. And also, may one who strictly observes a complete fast on my appearance day with controlled senses will go to the abode of Lord Vishnu for 1 billion kalpas, or days of Brahma, after one has enjoyed all kinds of pleasures in this world. This is the boon I desire to attain by your mercy, my Lord. O Janardhan, whether a person observes complete fasting, eats only in the evening, or eats only at midday, please grant him or her a religious attitude, wealth, and at last liberation." Lord Hari then said, "O most auspicious lady, what you have requested is now granted. All my devotees in this world will surely fast on your day, and thus they will become famous throughout the three worlds, and finally come and stay with me in my abode. Because you, my transcendental potency, have appeared on the 11th day of the waning moon. Let your name be Ekādaśī. If a person fasts on Ekādaśī, I burn up all one's sins and bestow upon him or her my transcendental abode. The merit one attains by fasting on Ekādaśī is greater than that achieved by observing any other kind of fast or by going to a place of pilgrimage. And it is even greater than that achieved by giving charity to Brahmins. I tell you most emphatically that this is true. Having given the maiden his benediction, the Supreme Lord suddenly disappeared. From that time onward, the Ekādaśī day became most meritorious and famous all over the universe. O Arjuna, if a person strictly observes Ekādaśī, I kill all one's enemies and grant that person the highest destination. Indeed, if a person observes this great Ekādaśī fast in any of the prescribed ways, I remove all obstacles to his or her spiritual progress and grant one perfection of life. Krishna then concluded, O son of Pritha, I have described to you the origin of Ekādaśī. This one day removes all sins eternally. Indeed, it is the most meritorious day for destroying all kinds of sins. And it has appeared in order to benefit everyone in the universe by bestowing all varieties of perfection. A devotee of Lord Vishnu, who day and night hears these all auspicious topics concerning the Lord from the mouth of another devotee, will be elevated to the Lord's planet and reside there for 10 million kalpas, or days of Brahma. And one who hears even one sentence about the glories of Ekādaśī is freed from the reactions to such sins as killing a Brahmin. Isn't that nice? You just heard all about, and here Krishna says, even if you hear one sentence. Pretty amazing, our Vedic scriptures. Krishna continued, there is no doubt of this. For all eternity, there will be no better way of worshiping Lord Vishnu than observing a fast on Ekādaśī. Thus ends the narration of the glories of Margashirsha Krishna Ekādaśī, also known as Utpanna Ekādaśī, from the Vivishya Uttara Purana.